Yo, what is up, everybody? It is your favorite Fat Boy Ray coming at you with another Fat Boy Takes. First and foremost, I want to apologize. Last week I did not do a pod. I've been working a lot of OT. It's kind of catching up to me. Just so you guys know, whenever I say like, I gotta get a pod out, I don't mean it like in a bad way. Like, I just mean it just like I want to try to get it out because to me this is fun. It's a hobby. I like doing this, even though sometimes it sounds like I don't. Like, it seems like I have to force myself to do it. That is definitely not the case. Like, I like doing this. Obviously, I don't make no money off of it, so I love doing it. And just so you guys know, I'm a little sick, so if I sound a little weird, it's because I'm sick. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out the air. I wanted to apologize to you guys. I also did a shot for you guys since I did not do a pod last week. I did the shot on Instagram. It's on there. The IG is Fat Boy Takes, so if you want to check that out, I did a shot for you guys, kind of like as an apology, because your boy felt bad. So obviously I like doing this, and I appreciate everybody that takes the time out of their day to listen to me when they can be doing other stuff. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. And that's pretty much it. We're going to get this pod rolling. On today's pod, we're not going to go over my week 3 picks, obviously, because I fucked that up and I didn't do a pod last week. But we're going to go over my week 4 picks. I'm going to talk about a couple of these games in week 4. We're going to talk about a little bit about the Melvin Gordon holdout and how it finally ended. And we'll talk a little bit about fantasy here and there. I'll sprinkle it in there. And that's going to be pretty much it, unless, I decide to ramble on about some other stuff. But here we go. Let's get to it. Let's get in there, boys. Yo, so let's get into it, guys. Here we go. Fat Boy picks for NFL Week 4. Unfortunately, for the first game, your boy picked the Packers. I'm already 0-1. I got fucked already by that dumbass fucking play call on the fucking goal line. So basically, that Packers Z was looking a little overhyped yesterday. They're looking overrated right now. After all that shit everybody's been saying about the Packers, talking about that they got a legit D this year, that D got exposed last night. We all know about the Eagles. The Eagles secondary is trash. So everybody knows if you're playing the Eagles in fantasy, you're going to play that receiver that plays the Eagles. So just so you guys know, if you have any receivers playing against the Eagles, you better fucking play them receivers because they'll probably pop off. If they're a good receiver. So if all I'm saying is, every time I have a receiver playing the Eagles, I'm playing that receiver. That's just one thing. So yeah, so we know that secondary's bad. They stepped up last night. They got that big play. They got the dub. So that Packers defense was looking a little bit questionable last night. So I'm 0-1 thanks to the Packers and that dumbass play call. Why didn't they just punch in the ball at the goal line? Fucking sucks. So I'm 0-1. And for the second game I have on here is Browns versus Ravens. Your boy's going to go with the Ravens. I have a feeling that just the Browns O-line is just too messed up right now. It's just all over the place. I have no faith in that O-line right now. And the Ravens are going to press the shit out of Baker Mayfield. They're going to make Baker Mayfield make plays. They're going to rush him. They're not going to let him do his thing. So I have a feeling the Ravens are going to take this game. And Lamar Jackson is playing well. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Ravens. For the Chargers-Dolphins game, I am definitely going to go with the Chargers. I expect a big game from Austin Eckler. Phillip Rivers, I don't know if he's going to throw the ball a lot for fantasy. Just so you guys know, he might throw a couple of TDs and then that's it. But I'm pretty sure this game will be over early. If this game is not over early, I will be surprised. But I'm expecting Austin Eckler to have a big game. This is probably going to be his last game as a starter because Melvin Gordon's back. So if you have Melvin Gordon, you got him, boys. You got him back. The next game I have on tap, I got KC versus the Lions. I'm going to take KC right now, even though the Lions are unbeaten. I don't think the Lions are going to be able to hang with KC. It's crazy watching the Chiefs play. It's like they score and they make it look so damn easy. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, it's like, oh, bro, you're gonna do that. I'm gonna do this, and they're gonna just keep running up the score on you. It's insane to watch. It's pretty nice. It's like, I don't know if the Lions can keep up with them, like go back and forth scoring. Because if you play KC, the way to beat KC, you are going to have to get stops, and you're going to have to put points on the board. If you cannot put points on the board, you are definitely not going to beat the Chiefs. I don't think the Lions have the firepower to beat them, so I am going to go with the Chiefs. For the second game, the fifth game, I think it's Panthers versus Texans. I'm going to go with the Texans. The Panthers don't have no Cam unless Christian McCaffrey can carry them, and their young rookie QB can have a solid game. That's the only way the Panthers win this game. But the Texans have been playing well. They just beat the Chargers. So I'm going to go with the Texans. For the Pats-Bills game, this is a game I want to talk about a little bit more. Because this game right here, I have a feeling that this game has potential to be like the game of the week. Either this game or the Dallas game. Both teams are 3-0. Both teams have solid defenses. The Pats supposedly have the best defense, but the Pats haven't played anybody. Same with the Bills. The Bills haven't played anybody. So we're gonna find out if the Bills this game to me feels like this is like if the Bills want to show people if they are for real, they need to win this game. Because a lot of people, like including myself, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if the Bills are for real. I can't just be like, yo, the Bills are for real. The Bills barely beat the Jets. They barely beat the Bengals. They shit on the Giants, but they barely beat those other two teams. I feel like the keys to this game, I think the Bills do have enough to beat them because that defense is solid. And the Pats D is also solid. But for me, the biggest thing, like the biggest thing in this game, like the biggest storyline is going to be how well Josh Allen plays. Josh Allen needs to be flawless. Josh Allen cannot make any stupid mistakes. Josh Allen needs to not turn over the ball, not throw any picks. Because the Pats will make the Bills pay if they turn the ball over. We know that. We know that the Pats have all the weapons they need to get a W. So it's like, if the Bills want to win, Josh Allen cannot turn the ball over. He needs to have a big game. They need to try to get the run going. They need to knock Tom Brady on his fucking ass. Every time they get a chance to hit Brady, they better light his motherfucking ass up. Everybody knows Tom Brady doesn't like to get hit, so if the Bills are able to get some nice fucking hits on that man, you know he's going to be a little bit rattled. So, but the big storyline is going to be Josh Allen. Josh Allen's going to need to have a big game, not turn over the ball, get first downs, put up as many points as he can, let his defense do their thing, see if they can get him the W. But I'm still going to go with the Pats. I just think the Pats defense is going to do their thing. And Brady, come on, Tom Brady, man, is just Tom Brady. He's like 30-3 against the Bills. But hopefully I'm wrong. One of my buddies is a huge Bills fan, and I would like to see the Bills win because I would like to see my buddy get happy because he loves the Bills. So good luck to the Bills though, but I'm gonna go with the Pats. Raiders Colts. I'm gonna go with the Colts. The Raiders beat the Denver Broncos, but the Denver Broncos are like struggling right now. They're playing so bad. I'm gonna go with the Colts. The Colts have looked pretty solid. I believe they're 2-1. They're going to be 3-1 after Sunday. Redskins versus Giants. I know no Saquon, but I'm gonna go with the Giants. I don't trust Case Keenum at all. Case Keenum has been making some pretty fucking questionable decisions at QB, just throwing crazy picks left and right. So I'm going to go with the Giants. Also, Danny Dimes balled out last week. I got to give him props because I talked shit about Danny Dimes like on one of my first podcasts. So far he proved me wrong, but we're going to see. Hopefully he plays good for his next game because he played great. And plus, I have Evan Ingram, so I need Evan Ingram to go off. Danny Dimes, feed my fucking boy. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Giants. For the Titans-Falcons, I'm going to go with the Falcons. I don't think anybody's stopping Julio Jones. Julio Jones been tearing it up. So, I'm going to have to go with the Falcons. And for then the next game, Bucks versus Rams, I'm going to go with the Rams. The Rams have been just doing their thing, getting dubs. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Rams. I don't think the Bucks have enough. So Rams. And then Seahawks Cardinals. Your boy's going to go with the Seahawks. I expect another big game out of Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson had a monster game last week. Even though they lost, he still played a great game. But I'm going to go with the Seahawks. The Seahawks defense is still pretty good. I don't think the Cardinals have enough to beat them. That team's defense is not that great, so I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. Jags Broncos. This game was like one of the hardest games for me to pick. This game and the Monday night game, but I'm going to go with the Broncos. The Broncos are like 0-3, but I think this is the game that they get their shit together and get this dub. I just think the defense is finally going to step up, and they're just going to get this dub. So I'm going to go with the Broncos. For the Vikes Bears, I'm going to take the Vikes. The Bears defense is balling out, but they're on a short week. And last year, the big difference from this year and last year, this year the Vikings actually have a run game. If I would have told you that Dalvin Cook was going to be the number one running back right now, nobody would have believed me. Dalvin Cook right now is the number one running back in fantasy and in the NFL. So good job to Dalvin Cook. I'm happy that he is recovering well from that ACL. I'm expecting the Vikes to take care of business now that they have a running game that should help them open up their passing game for some big plays. The only way the Vikings lose this game is if Kirk Cousins plays like shit. If Kirk Cousins plays like shit, the Vikings are going to take a fat ass L. And that's another thing though. The Bears also need Trubinsky to play well. Trubinsky has looked really, really, really shaky the first 3 games of the season. And also so have the Bears. The Bears should be 1-2 right now. They should not have beat the Broncos. The Broncos got robbed that game. The refs were terrible that game. They literally put a second back on the clock so the Bears can kick a field goal. So yeah, that Bears defense looked great against Washington, but Washington is a dumpster fire right now. Case Keenum fucking lost. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Vikes. They got their run game going. That should help them get some big plays to the receivers. So I'm going to go with the Vikes. And then for the Cowboys-Saints game, I know the Saints are at home, but your boy's going to go with the Cowboys. I think this game's going to be high scoring this time. I don't think it'll be like last time that the score was like 13-10. I think they're going to put up points this game. And the Steelers secondary is kind of trash. If the Cowboys want to win, they're going to have to throw the ball, because I'm pretty sure the Saints are going to take away the run. They're going to make Dak Prescott beat them. This is going to be the game that if Dak Prescott wants to get paid that $40 million this game and the next game, if he wants to earn that $40 million, he's going to have to earn them in these next 2 games. But I'm going to go with the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys will take care of business. And the Monday night game. This fucking game is literally the hardest one. The reason I say this game is hard, both of these teams are 0-3. And they both look so shaky. Like it's like, I don't know. Like, the Steelers D looks terrible. The Bengals D looks terrible. Both the offenses look terrible. Obviously, the Steelers offense looks terrible because their rookie QB. So, this game, I'm going to go with the Steelers because I think the Steelers have they're just more talented. So I'm gonna go with the Steelers. But who knows? The Bengals might surprise us and get a dub. But your boy's going with the Steelers. And that's it for the Fat Boy Picks'em NFL Week 4. Hopefully, I do well on my predictions. And just for now, if my predictions are trash, I will take a shot for you guys. Just for now. Me and my buds, we came up with something. We were going to paint my face like a clown every time my predictions were shit. So, if my predictions are shit next week, I'll take a shot. And then if my predictions are shit the following week, I will have one of my boys paint my face as a clown, and we'll put it on IG and YouTube. Okay? So that's the deal. That's what we're going to do when my picks are dog shit. We're going to paint my face as a clown, and then you guys can fucking roast me. But yeah, that's it for the picks for this week. Hopefully, I do good. So, let's move on and talk about this man, Melvin Gordon. So, my man, Melvin Gordon, decided to report on Wednesday. My man was like, ring, 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 boys. I'm coming back. I guess Austin Eckler done fucked up that man's holdout. Eckler was balling. Let's be honest. Eckler so far has 160 yards. His average per carry is 4.2 yards per carry, which is really fucking good. Also, he has two TDs already, and my man has 19 fucking receptions. Holy shit! So, Austin Eckler been doing his thing. If it looks like Austin Eckler ruined Melvin Gordon's holdout. He made Melvin Gordon come back early. All the reports were saying that Melvin Gordon was going to come back like week 8. Motherfucker, it's week 4 and you back. In other words, your ass had no motherfucking leverage. You had to take that fucking out and you had to come back. Sorry, Melvin. Did you think you were Zeke? Fucking psych, my boy. Sorry, man. Your ass ain't Zeke or Saquon to be doing that bullshit. Or Le'Veon to be doing that bullshit. Sorry, Melvin. Sucks for you, man. But Eckler done ruined your fucking holdout. You should be mad at that, man. But, you know, you guys are boys. I'm just saying, I thought it was crazy that Melvin was like, yo, I'm holding out. I'm trying to cash out. Fuck this team. And then all of a sudden, he's like, oh, no, nope. I'm back. Lasted 4 weeks. And now he's like, oh, I'm back. I'm ready to play. I'm ready to get this money. I love football. Come on. If you love football, your ass would have suited up no matter what and got your ass out there. You were trying to get that money, but once you saw Austin Eckler was balling and you were not going to get your fucking money, you were like, fuck, I got no choice. I got to come back. Sucks for him, but I can see why he did it, but he just didn't have the leverage. Yeah, I know the Chargers are 2-1, or what? Are they 2-1? 1-2? Bro, I'm tripping. They lost to the Texans. No, they're 1-2. Yeah, sorry, your boy's tripping. Fucking brain fart. I do that sometimes. They're 1-2, but they should be 2-1. They should have beat the Lions. They had 2 touchdowns taken away from them that game. So yeah, they should be 2-1. That Texans game was very, very winnable. So they could have been 3-0, but they definitely should be 2-1. Them losing out on those 2 touchdowns, fuck them. But I'm just saying, Melvin Gordon didn't have any leverage. Austin Eckler was playing lights out, so that man was forced to come back. What is crazy about this whole thing? It's like, I don't know how they're just gonna make Melvin Gordon the number 1 right away. He hasn't even been, the coach literally said he's out of shape, and they're gonna make him the number 1 when Austin Eckler has been popping off like crazy. I don't know, that's just crazy. But big ups to Melvin Gordon. He's gonna start getting paid again, and you know he's back because he loves football and he loves them paychecks. But yeah, sucks for Melvin Gordon. Sorry you didn't get paid, dude. Sorry you thought you were Zeke or fucking Michael Thomas, bruh. Nah. Or Julio Jones. Nah, bruh. You had to take that L. Sorry, man. But at least now next year you're eligible to be a free agent, and then you can go get your money in free agency. Looks like Melvin Gordon is going to have to pop off this season to get paid next year. It does not look like the Chargers want to pay him, especially when Eckler's on a rookie contract. They can just be like, bro, you can walk, we'll pay Eckler. Also, Eckler went undrafted. So, for him to be putting up those kind of numbers that he's putting up is fucking insane. Because Eckler went undrafted. So, that's another thing. I doubt Eckler is going to demand huge money. He went undrafted. So, in other words, Eckler's probably just blessed to be in the NFL. So, yeah, it sucks for Melvin. But good for Eckler that he's balling out. That's pretty much it about this Melvin Gordon shit. I thought him holding out was silly from the get-go. Because I was like, you don't have any leverage. Austin Eckler is not a bad backup. They're going to be fine without you. Which they were fine. Like I said, they should be 2-1. They should not be 1-2. This team should be 2-1. But yeah, other than that, that's it. Sucks for Melvin. Oh, and another thing. The refs have been absolutely fucking terrible this year. That Rams-Saints game, the refs were terrible that game. That play that they whistled dead and got called back, that was a touchdown. They screwed the Broncos by putting that second back on the clock when the game was clearly over. That's another fuck up. They screwed the Vikings in that Green Bay game. Stephon Diggs should have had 2 touchdowns, but they called that really, really stupid pass interference call on Dalvin Cook for him and a dude bumping into each other. Like, what? That's insane. Dalvin Cook wasn't even the intended receiver. They literally threw the ball to the other side. So that was like a silly ass call. That's like 2 games the refs cost teams in 1 week. Yeah, so the refs have been shit. If this is what we're going to expect all year, man, I'm just going to say this. A lot of you fans are going to be really, really pissed off this year because the refs looking really, really bad right now. And it's sad because you don't want your team to lose by a stupid-ass blown call. That's probably like the worst way to fucking lose. Also, the Saints keep getting screwed. That's pretty shitty. Hopefully the refs fucking get it together because I do not want to see any team that I like or any of my buddies like get screwed by the referees. That shit just leaves a bad taste in your mouth. It's not good for the NFL. It's not good for sports in general. So hopefully the fucking refs get their shit together. I know nobody's been talking about it because obviously they're fucking afraid. Yeah, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say it. The refs have been dog shit. They need to get their fucking shit together. Hopefully they fucking get their shit together because I ain't trying to see nobody take L's because the refs are dog shit. That's pretty much it about that. Sorry for like going off on the side. But that's something that I had to say because has been bothering me that the refs have been so fucking bad. That's pretty much going to wrap up today's pod. Like, I don't really have a lot of basketball content this week. Nothing's been really going down. Today was the Lakers media day. Kyle Kuz, the only thing that came out is that LeBron was like, oh my god, I'm ecstatic to play with AD. Blah, blah, blah. So LeBron's happy because he's going to play with AD. And then Kyle Kuzma's still injured. And I know the Nets had their media day today as well. And they interviewed KD and Kyrie. But I didn't really get to watch anything on KD. I saw some of the Kyrie clips, but I don't know if I want to comment on that. People are soft. They're probably just going to be like, you're a fucking hater. You're just probably saying that because you're mad. And you already know how the internet is. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. You can't have a fucking opinion no more because either you're a fucking hater, because you don't agree with me, so you're a hater. So I'd rather not even speak on that shit. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's pod. I hope all you guys have a wonderful evening. I hope you guys do some fun shit tonight. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at FatBoyTakes. My IG's FatBoyTakes. I know I say every week I'm gonna do this FB page. I will do it this week. I will literally get home from work one of these days this week, and I will get my shit together, and I will do that FB page. I will stop being lazy. Sorry for the coughing during the pod. I did say I was a little sick. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody that listens to the pod. Like I said, I hope you always have a great night. And that's it. I'm gonna get going, boys and girls. Have a great night.